The Ukrainian president is asking for assistance, but not the typical assistance you usually hear in the news. So stay tuned and find out what it is. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just read this little news report, and when I finish reading it, I'll kind of give a little my mind thought process on this. And I'm also eating a fruit roll up, so watermelon is good. Okay, so the appeal from Vladimir Zelensky, published, that's the Ukrainian president, published on the Ukrainian presidency's website early on Sunday, said that the Ukrainian armed forces were in the process of setting up a foreign legion unit for international volunteers. Quote, "This is the beginning of a war against Europe, against European structures, against democracy, and against the basic human rights, against a global order of law, rules, and peaceful coexistence," end quote. Also, he was saying, anyone who wants to join the defense of Ukraine, Europe, and the world can come fight side by side with Ukrainians against the Russian war criminals, end quote. Interested volunteers have been told to contact the defense attaché of the Ukrainian embassies in their home countries. So, my thought on that. I think it's admirable for him to reach out. I really do. But let me actually show a video of him speaking, and then we'll talk about that.
All those from abroad who can defend Ukraine, do it purposefully, unitedly, and continuously. All friends of Ukraine who want to join the defense, come. We will give you weapons. All the details of how to implement this will be announced in the near future. Glory to all those who defend Ukraine today. You are heroes.
Okay, so you saw that video. It's actually very admirable of him to express that need for assistance. Not too many people will have the how do I say it? Wouldn't have the courage, so to speak, to ask for help. Not a lot of people do, especially us guys. We don't like asking for help. We'll beat our heads against the wall before we even ask for help. So it's definitely kudos to the president there. So, like they mentioned, you can go to your local embassy to actually see how you can help out. I'm not sure the logistics of how you're going to get over to Ukraine or to the region, but they have these ways, the ways to do so. And also the fact that they're going to supply you, weapons and ammo. That's also pretty cool. So if you're in the right physical shape and sound body, mind, and soul to do so, then I think it'd be a thing that you should do. Why not? But also in the context, would this create a World War III? Is that where we're at right now? Because we know that Putin was smart enough; he wouldn't attack Poland. Because then that would be, because Poland's in NATO, is within NATO, and that would just unleash all hell on Russia. So is this some unconventional, para World War III kind of situation, where people from many nations are fighting the Russians, but in the name of Ukraine? But it's not actual nations being represented, it's just people going there from different nations. So that's why it's kind of a unique World War III without really calling it a World War III. Yeah, could it get to World War III? Was something happens? Could. It was a very unique situation. Honestly, if I could, I would go, but I can't. I'm not in shape, which is something I got to work on. Definitely got to work on that. It's something about self-improvement that I'll touch on in another video. I just want to make this quick video and to show what's going on around the world. And it's nice, short, and sweet. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something. And if you guys learn anything else that's going on with this subject of the Ukrainian foreigners fighting over there, post down in the comments. Let me know. This is like I said, it's a very unique situation that's going on, and I actually really want to try to keep tabs on this one in particular because, like I said, it's unique. Also, there are currently people going over there right now, and they are even the French Foreign Legion, which is typically what they're going to set up the Ukrainian Foreign Legion, so to speak. But the French Foreign Legion are allowing their Ukrainian members to leave. I'm not sure if it's going to be temporary and they're allowed to come back or whatever, but leave to go and fight for their homeland, which is actually pretty cool too, because the French Foreign Legion is essentially just a mercenary group that are fighting the wars that we necessarily don't want to fight as countries, and they are constantly fighting. So for them to let some members go really speaks volumes that they actually respect each other's nations as well. So you heard what he said, and he says that we're all heroes. Ukrainians, anyone that's willing to fight. It's actually funny. He's also, I would consider him doing heroic acts. He is not running. Biden actually offered him some transportation to get out of the country, and he said no. He's going to fight for the American people, and that's absolutely admirable of him. You won't see any presidents do that, or at least not too many presidents, and definitely not our president do that. First off, our president probably physically and mentally couldn't do it. Even if he could, he'd probably still hide in a bunker. With that being said, stay strong, stay resilient, shield wall up.